So, two scenarios we're about to go through. One is for beginners, just finding their style. Maybe you don't even understand it. For some of you who are creative, you've sort of explored your style, maybe even categorized it. Well, if you haven't, this is not only a great exercise to do with AI, you can start doing this with people too. I'm going to show you how to map your natural patterns and then teach AI how to converse about them and how to understand. Because this isn't changing the way you communicate. It's about making AI adapt to you. By the end, you'll have a simple voice map, and I'm going to share some really basic approaches that I've used that help not only get better answers, but help in when we're conversing and communicating in business, in our lives, being clear and understanding the ways sometimes we can confuse people. It's human communication is a mucky thing. AI does a really good job of helping you out if you're willing to understand your own style. There is no right, there is no wrong. There is only perspective, opinion. And those opinions are what AI lacks. AI doesn't have opinions. It will share human opinions that have been taught in its training and patterns, but it doesn't have your opinion or experience. What style is distinctly yours? So what I want you to do is take your last 5 emails, messages, anything you've written recently. Look at the first sentence of each paragraph. Do you start with questions? Make big, bold statements, or just say, hey, hello, how are you? Which is fine, but be careful in email because that is actually seen as spam as a communication style in email. Do you use stories? Notice these patterns. They're the foundation of how you naturally communicate. And you can also make notes of it so that when you're training ChatGPT about your voice, this is getting to know yourself. What are those patterns? So take those out, take 3 to 5 examples, and see the patterns you have. And if you're really good, read them out loud, because words don't just exist on a page. An email is actually read aloud in the mind of the user. And a lot of times people do not read that out loud. And we have tools like HeyGen and other things that'll give us voices that'll read them to us. So use them. After you notice your word patterns, let's go into your word inventory. Make a quick list of the phrases and words that you use often. And you can ask people that you work with those kind of phrases that have sort of become things that you use. I've seen somebody who was sending out messages that were so bad, all the people in their team didn't even read them. Because in email, he was just a bully. He just wasn't good. I don't even want to put it on him. He didn't even know. And you don't know what you don't know. But when people read it, that's what matters in anything you send. A memo, a one-pager, it's not about what you wrote. It's about what they read. AI does this for you. That's the thing you're going to learn about your own style. So ask it, what did you like? Is my tone positive, especially in emails? And then you can adapt a voice. You can even run your emails through it, like the person I was referring to ended up doing. So his emails were good and everybody on the team was happy, and he wasn't a jerk. He just happened to have a writing style that an email was a little abrasive and hard to deal with. There's many styles. What's yours? So after those 2 exercises, after teaching AI your style, consistency matters. Choose those 3 to 5 examples of your writing or communication, the ones that feel most natural to you. And ask people the ones, if they have favorites, if you've communicated, if there's anything they can pull out, but don't go overboard. 3 to 5 is fine at the beginning. Avoid including experimental styles or times when you are intentionally imitating someone else. Copying is natural for people, but if you're copying and you're doing things in a style, that is an approach. But AI is really not going to be able to differentiate that. And if it's a famous style, they'll just keep delivering that style. Read your 3 to 5 examples back to back and highlight the elements that are common in them. Remember what I said, those phrases, those words. Get to know your voice. And if you need to write more, then write more. And if you don't like the voice, work with AI and find alternatives. Ask for suggestions. I constantly ask AI to review, edit, evaluate what I've written. And it really helps me focus and gives me some alternatives where then I can craft it to myself. That's one of the best uses of it. So now create a simple 1-page document with these sections. I want your sentence structure, the patterns you have, the vocabulary, topics you care about. Because if you're going to create content with AI, which are the ones you actually care about? So again, we get your voice, we get you. Tone, and this is one I love, what your communication is not. It's really hard to find your style in the beginning, but when you start with what my style is not, and when I show you the voice map at the end, we're going to bring this all together. But what it says is, what do I not want to represent? For example, I don't like corporate speak, so I don't represent corporate speak. I like mine to be more conversational, my language, my tone, so I communicate that. So under each heading, include 2 to 3 specific examples. But what my communication is not, give us 3 of those. 3 that they are not. I'm not corporate speak. I'm not into AI hype. And I'm not going to be like shilling this like some hardcore salesperson selling an MLM by the side of the road. That's not my style. And if I can give AI those not styles legally, but if I can show it some snippets of things that I don't like, that tells it, here's what I like, here's what I do. So obvious, but wait till we get to the next section. This is where it gets really good because you're giving it an idea of where you are, your style.